Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mood616 here, and yes, I'm back with a brand new DVD Blu-ray 4K update for y'all. This is gonna be everything I picked up in the months of September and October. This is gonna be just my regular pickups, and of course, my Cinema Wasteland pickups too. I've been hounded and asked many times why I haven't uploaded that. It's simply because October is an insanely busy month for me. With doing 31 Days of Horror, recording videos every single day, reviewing them. And there's really just no room to put up more than one video a day, besides the podcasts that kind of fit in there too. But so I just figured, you know what, man, I didn't even get back until like October 9th or 10th or whatever. And then I left town again for Seattle, like right after that for a Jays game. And then, yeah, so, but here we are beginning of November, and this is, yeah, everything I picked up. So I'll start with the Wasteland pickups, actually. Yeah, might as well just get those out of the way. It's this is a really big update. I know I just watched Simon Explosive Actions update. I think his was about 69 minutes. Roger Corman would be very proud of that. I'm not sure if that's going to exceed that limit, because a lot of stuff in here that I picked up I didn't get to watch in October because simply I had a playlist of films I was reviewing for 31 days, blah blah excuses, but it's the truth. So but anyways, it is Friday night. I had some time and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to do this shit, knock this out the park right now. So, cheers. All right. So I'll start with some of the, just kind of shit that we got here. Oh, here's my pass from Cinema Wasteland. It was the Toxic Avenger reunion. I didn't actually get any autographs or meet anybody this year. I've met Torgal that plays, the geek, Mark Torgal, before. I think I had HorrorCon a couple years ago and stuff like that, but I wasn't overly too interested in meeting everybody. Of course, there was Fright Night reunion there too, which was, I was curious on it, but the prices are a little bit high, and I just felt shit. I was spending too much money on media anyways. But Cinema Wasteland, yeah, picked up just a couple like little odds and ends here. Picked up Synapse Films Beanie or Toque or Scully, whatever you want to call it, man, depending on where you're from. These things have a million different names. But I thought that was kind of cool. I was walking by the Snaps table and I was like, fuck, I could use another one of these because I don't have enough already. I did pick up 3 shirts. If you guys watch 31 Days, you probably have seen them. But I grabbed this one, the Vampires Lesbos shirt, which is fantastic. Fantastic stuff. A really great Jess Franco film that I've always enjoyed. This one is actually wet because I just pulled this out of the wash, so I need to hang this back up because I hang up all my shirts. But Black Sabbath, Mario Bava's Black Sabbath. Yeah, that's really dope. That's a dope shirt too. And this one's really awesome too. And these are all from Paul Bear Pressing. So yeah, they do really good stuff, man. I always like their work. So, and then we got Tenebrae, which is fantastic. Absolutely love the shirt, and it actually has even a reverse on the back, which is pretty gnarly. So yeah, check that shit out right there. So that's 3 shirts there. Oh, got a little bit of swag here. So we went and watched my homegirl's movie, The Emasculator, JP's girlfriend. And so the director was handing out these things for, as a joke or whatever. And if you've ever seen Emasculator, which I'm sure a lot of people haven't, but it's a pretty brand new film. It's pretty brutal. But anyway, she was handing out these, and it says on them, it says, "Whistle if you're offended, wuss." And these are basically bloody penises, bloody penis whistles. And I don't know how I ended up with 3 of these, to be honest. I have no idea. I got home because I know I took one, the wife took one, and I'm like, where the fuck did the 3rd one come from? So I've got 3 bloody penis whistles in my house. So I'll strategically put those around the house because I like having weird penis things around. It's just a weird thing of mine. But I picked up a Dead Alive patch. For you guys have seen my hoodie patch hoodie that I have. But that was pretty cool, man. It was perfect timing, too, because we had just done the 1992 Top 10 show, and, of course, that's my number 1. A little bit of shit from Severin, Franco-Mania. I got 2 of those. We got a Severin card here. More Franco shit. Got some Nightmare there. And I don't even know what this is, the Monkey Claw. Just random shit. Got a couple posters in here. I haven't even opened these up. I don't even know what they are. I'm sure they're probably Franco shit. And then a couple more things that aren't movies. I didn't grab any vinyl because, again, I was flying and I live in the far west coast. So I'm like, man, I already had enough shit anyway. So, but I did grab a few tapes from TerraVision. Grabbed the Reanimator soundtrack, which is fucking dope. It's on a green tape. Pretty cool. These are actually still sealed. I haven't even cracked them yet. I haven't really had much time. So then we got Graveyard Shift soundtrack and the Black Shell. It's pretty cool. Cheerleader Camp soundtrack. Like, come on. Really? I know. I like how TerraVision has a music club also. So you can subscribe and do their movie monthly thing or whatever. You get all the 10, 12 titles, but then you can also get music like Vinyl Club and shit. It's pretty cool. So yeah, and these were cheap. These are only $10 a piece. It's pretty cool. And then the Spooky soundtrack, which I cracked that one. So, and that one's on a pink tape. Pretty awesome. So I had to grab those. I don't know if I've ever shown this before, but I do have the Video Violence one from them. I grabbed that. So pretty cool shit right there. All right, so getting into the pickups here. I only picked up one DVD from Cinema Wasteland, and that is Trash Removal. Rest in peace to the homegirl Madeline Deering, Maddie Deering. She passed away unfortunately this year. This is I think her first short film that she had done. It's got Tim Gross in it, Tom Gross, regular cats in her films and stuff. I've heard this is really good. It's a short film. It's only 26 minutes though. She's of course the director of Bathtub Shark Attack and Spirit Animal and stuff. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this out and stuff. So, oh yeah, actually here's the films right there. So this Shot on Video trilogy, but yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. So I got to make some room here or else we're going to have, yeah, it's going to start coming down here. But then I did pick up the Blu-ray of Bathtub Shark Attack. So if you guys watch my 31 days, I think Bathtub Shark Attack was my day number 3, which is October 3rd is my birthday, but she would have been at Wasteland that day, and so I dedicated that review to her. But I had the old DVD of it, so had to support and pick up one of the very, very last Blu-rays that was there. I think this actually might have been the last one. No, there might have been a couple more, but they're sold out. So Bathtub Shark Attack, fantastically awesome, fun shot on video film. She really did it right. The comedy is really good in it. The effects are really good. There's just a lot of nods all over the place. It's really good. It's made by a horror fan, and it's meant to be good, and it is. It's really good. So check out that review if you want to know more. I also picked up the Tim Rader Truth or Dare Legacy Collection, Blu-ray collection. So it's all 5 films in here. I should have picked up. He had another set of all of his films. It was just the shot on video years or whatever, and I should have picked that up too. I kind of spaced on that. But yeah, here we are with this. It's just an upgrade. I have all the films on DVD, but Tim was there. I talked to him for a few moments and stuff. And actually, he's dating the girl that directed The Emasculator. So, and he's actually got a little small part in the film too. So, but yeah, Truth or Dare Legacy, pretty cool. Getting into some TerraVision stuff here. Picked up Arbor Day. This was a movie that was completely lost. I did a review for this one. Actually, I wanted to do it because I really wanted to check it out. And it's an interesting film. It's fun. It's from 1990. Very goofy and stupid, but it has its moments, and I really enjoyed it. So I don't remember what day I did it on, but I think this might have been the only pickup that I actually incorporated into my 31 days. I think I pulled something out just to do this one, but yeah, Arbor Day from TerraVision, great release. Thought to be a lost film, it's not anymore. Then we got Out There Halloween Mega Tape, the sequel to WNUF Halloween. And this didn't disappoint. It was just as good. Honestly, really, really good stuff. So I haven't checked out the Blu-ray yet, but I have watched this, and it's really fun. So if you like the first WNUF, I'm sure you're going to like this too. So good stuff from TerraVision right there. Picked up Rumpelstiltskin. I hadn't seen this movie since, oh my God, since like the 90s. I never even owned that Artist in DVD that came out years ago. I just missed it. I don't think it was around my area at the time. It was an old DVD. It might have been the only way to get it, maybe eBay, and I don't know at the time. But yeah, man, this movie's stupid fun. It's stupid fun. It's it's pretty much like a Leprechaun ripoff in a sense, but it's pretty cool. It's fun. It has its moments. Him riding the bike in this just cracks me up. It's so funny. I picked up Dance or Die. Yeah, this is not a horror film. It's I think it's more of like a drama, kind of weird dance. Like it's very 80s in 1987. So it's in that whole realm of like, oh fuck, Flashdance and like Murder Rock and Dance or Die, but this one's not a horror film. It says Jason Chandler wants to do 2 things in life: stay off the drugs and choreograph a dance show that rivals Flashdance. Well, there you go. There you fucking go. And I believe that Simon already read all this, so if you watch this video, you don't need me to read it. But yeah, it's like something like to do with, yeah, it's dad shit. So pretty cool. Looking forward to checking this out, actually. I don't know what the hell this was. This popped out of here. Some ads for TerrorVision. Then I picked up Frogman. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was pretty fun. Yeah, I think the consensus, I think most people actually kind of dig this one. It was surprising to me because I didn't know what to expect going into this one. And honestly, I thought it was really fun. Really fun found footage type film. And the lore is pretty cool and fun in it. And very well done. I think they're making a part 2 for this. This one right here, I actually did not buy. So TerrorVision had these like mystery grab boxes, and basically it had 3 of their titles in a grab box for $30. I think the deal was for 3 of these was like $45 or something like that. So they were about $15 a piece if you're just grabbing them. But if you grab these mystery boxes, which pretty cool idea, it was like $10 a movie or something like that. So anyways, Mr. Parker, Dave, he had grabbed one and he had 2 of the 3 movies. And he's like, yo, man, you got an old Kung Fu Master? I'm like, no, actually, I never grabbed that one. He's like, well, I'll leave it at the toe tag table for you. So I picked up before I left, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Because he always bounces really early on Sunday. We actually stayed there Sunday, so I didn't get a chance to see him Sunday morning. But yeah, this one looks pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. So that was a free grab. Thank you, Mr. Parker. Definitely not watching. I talk to him every day anyways. The Newly Deads. This was a trauma film from back in the day. I've seen this one. I do have I think this is one of the films that was in one of the tin, the blood junkie and the toxic one. It's from one of those tins. It's been years since I've seen it, but I remember liking this one. So I love the fact that all these older trauma releases are getting great Blu-ray transfers, because the old trauma releases were shit, man. They're all full screen and just VHS rips and shit. So that's pretty cool. Look forward to checking that one out. Getting into some Severin stuff here. We picked up Ferret Vampire. Yeah, this one I've been wanting to. I didn't even know about this movie, to be honest. And I've been wanting to check this one out since Dave, Mr. Parker, actually reviewed this one for when he was doing 1981, or 81 or 82, whatever. It says 81 on here. Might have been when he was doing it for 82. I'm not sure. But it just sounded super interesting, like crazy interesting. So yeah. And then it gets this crazy ass release, so that's pretty fucking cool. Nice little slide box. I had to do this, man. I had to grab this Skinheads from Claudio Fragasso. Like, when I found out that Claudio Fragasso, I don't know why I didn't know this. Like, I own like everything Claudio Fragasso has put out, and I didn't even know that he did a movie called Skinheads. And I've heard it's pretty decent, so which is crazy, because if you know anything about Claudio Fragasso, like he's done a lot of shitty movies that are awesome. Like, he really does make bad good movies. But yeah, Skinheads, it's crazy. I don't even know what to say about that one. I picked up a solo copy of Clear Cut. This is part of the All Haunts box set volume 1. But I absolutely love this movie. I reviewed it last year on the 31 Days. And yeah, rest in peace to Graham Greene, who actually passed away this year. Canadian legend, by the way. But I had to grab a solo copy of this because I absolutely love this movie. I think it's a masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. Great folklore film. Great Canadian film. So if you've never seen Clear Cut, definitely give this one a shot. It's fucking awesome. So, and then I picked up the Mad Bomber. This is one that I've been very interested in checking out because it's got Chuck Connors in it. And I love Chuck Connors as an actor. He's fucking awesome. So, and I heard this one's kind of batshit. It's got Neville Brand in it, Vince Edwards. Like, this has got a great cast. Like, how can you go wrong with this cast right here? So, yeah, looking forward to checking that out. And then In My Skin. Oh man, when they announced this, I was like, shit, dude, I totally have to grab this. I wasn't expecting it to come in this fucking crazy ass box and be a 4K and shit. Like, this is just wild, but pretty crazy French film from around 2002. It says on here. This is probably approximately when it came, 2002, 2003. I'm not sure. But yeah, In My Skin, pretty crazy shit. Just wild to get a 4K release of this movie in like this banging fucking case. Pretty wild. So yeah, good movie though. I think this one. Oh no, it does go through because I am stupid as fuck. I don't know how to put shit together. So In My Skin. Yeah. So that's it for the Severin stuff. Yeah. Actually, no, there is more Severin stuff. Yeah, there's box sets in this too. But anyways, yeah, Severin was stealing a lot of people's money. Like, they were just selling shit like fucking crazy fast, man. But yeah. Anyway, Scream Team releasing stuff. Picked up Camp Killer and Maniac Farmer. Double feature. I believe these are. Oh no, it says a film by Sean Jones. Scream Team Drive-In double feature. Very low budget stuff. I have not really heard the greatest things, but I think I actually got this one for free because I think I bought 3 titles and I got the 4th one free. Is that how? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it was buy for. No, I don't even know. I got one of these for free, anyways. It could have been this one. So, but they're only $10 a piece, anyways. Then I picked up Exposure. I've been wanting to see this film, directed by Austin Snell. Now he did a film last year. I think qualifies for this year called They Call Her Death, which is like a throwback Western kind of horror film. Revenge flick, and I really enjoyed it, man. And I knew about this film. I just never picked this one up from Scream Team releasing. So it just, of course, it piqued my interest a little bit more. And I'm like, I got to check this out, see what he did with this one. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. So pretty cool. And then Coffin Tooth. This one looks pretty crazy. It's I think it's set on Halloween or All Hallows Eve. Yeah, Halloween Eve. Yeah, so pretty much a random people are terrorized by a sinister being on Halloween Eve. One by one, they fall victim to the malevolent Coffin Tooth, who stalks them at every turn. The bodies begin to pile up from the gruesome beginning to the bloody end. It sounds generic, but it could be okay. Yeah, I had to grab this because it made me laugh because I reviewed a film during 31 Days this year called Cannibal Mukbang. Now, most people look at that title and be like, that sounds fucking stupid. It's actually a pretty damn good movie. Of course, nobody watched the review, but it's unfortunate because it was actually good. Actually, a lot of the films that I thought were really good in 31 Days, no one checked out the reviews. So weird. But anyways, Cannibal Comedian. I'm like, okay, so I need to check this out because it just sounds ridiculous. And the font's really small and I really don't feel like reading that. But yeah, Cannibal Comedian. And last up for the Scream Team stuff, we got Lukey Lou. This one is directed by Jason Nink. Yeah, okay. I don't know what he did, but I think a budding documentarian innocent passion for filmmaking morphs into a harrowing obsession, leading down a dark path of stalking and filming women. His newfound hobby sets off a descent into darkness, from peeking through windows to home invasion to cold-blooded murder. Themes of voyeurism, violence, and the power of images drive this narrative, creating a chilling atmosphere with gritty, disturbing imagery. Lukey Lou, the voyeurism, will leave you terrified long after the credits roll. Huh! So it's like, there's like a bunch of movies like this, man. That's really interesting. Yeah, Lukey Lou. Huh. Sounds okay. All right. So we got a couple here from what is it? Neon Eagle Video, which is like the sub-label of Cauldron. And we got I Want to Get Even. I really like what they're doing with these movies, man. Like this label's fucking batshit. So looking forward to checking this out, which, gee, I just sound like a fucking broken record. Why would I buy these if I'm not looking forward to checking them out? What is it, 1983 Indonesian kind of action film and shit? That era is just craziness. And then this one right here, The Great Chase. This looks awesome too, from Neon Eagle Video. I think this is another one that's, 1975. Japanese film. So I'm wondering if this, no, it's not. But yeah, this just looks awesome. So apparently it was $30. These are not cheap. Then we got Rico, the Mean Machine from Cauldron. This is number 29 in their line already. That's craziness. And yeah, this one looks pretty bad. I love this alternate artwork. The Cauldron of Death. Look at that shit right there. That artwork's amazing. It's an Italian film from 1973. Now, this is one that I have never heard of. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know. Yeah. In the U.S., Rico's Italian director. Okay. Yeah, this one looks pretty damn cool, man. I don't think it's actually a horror film, though. So betrayed him in legendary fury of blood, dreads, revenge. Yeah, it's like a vengeance movie. So that's pretty cool. Cool stuff. That looks pretty awesome. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Cries and Shadows. The Return of the Exorcist. 1975 Italian film. Been looking forward to checking this one out for years, actually. So, yeah, this looks pretty damn cool. Another Exorcist type ripoff. And the banger, Mad Foxes. Oh, man, I cannot wait to watch this film in a good transfer. This movie is batshit insane. Like, it's batshit insane. Look at this fucking... Like, I don't know what is with this little J card, but it's, like, so annoying. I hate J cards. Yeah, pretty cool release, though, man. Like, it comes with a poster here. It's got the, yeah, that artwork. Mad Foxes. So, yeah, this is a Spanish-Switzerland hybrid. 1981 film. Dude, this movie's fucking crazy. I remember watching this years ago. I think I was going through... I think it's on this... Is it on the Section 3 Video Nasties list? I think it's on Section... Maybe it's on one of the lists. But I was working my way through and watching all the films. And I ended up watching this, and it was so shitty transfer, man. I was like, I need to watch this better. All these years later, I must have did that 10 years ago, and here we are, finally with a great transfer. Okay, so we got a few Steve Rzinski films. So I picked up the triple pack of Everyone Must Die, Slasher Hunter, and The Survivors. I do actually have Everyone Must Die, and I believe Slasher Hunter, actually. So this was actually a free. So I bought a few, and he threw this in for free. So I got this one for free. So pretty cool. Upgrade on the two of them anyways. And then, of course, I had to pick up, I think I have the first one on DVD, I believe. So I was like, fuck it, man. These were so cheap. So I just picked them up. Actually, this movie's really fun. Cares Hell. Come on, man. And Cares Hell the Second. Yes, it's about a killer unicorn, basically. And a Carousel 3. Or horsey, whatever those things are on the carousels. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be ponies. But yeah, pretty funny. Then I had to grab Amityville Christmas Vacation. I can't believe you made an Amityville film like this, man. But I've actually heard this has some pretty funny moments in it, though. It's actually not bad, which is crazy. But yeah, I really like Steve. He's a good guy. Of course he was there. And I actually missed the showing of it. So my good friend Carly, who is pictured right there. So they were doing a showing of this at like 12:30, I believe, on the Saturday. And I completely fucking spaced on it. I'm like, yo, man, what's going on, guys? I'm like messaging, trying to see where everyone is at the con. And I think everyone kind of spaced on it, but I think Dan went and seen it. But yeah, so they did show up, but we ended up seeing the Masculator anyways. But not a horror film, but so I think Steve's idea behind this was everybody's making Popeye horror films. He's like, I'm just going to make a fucking straight up Popeye film. It's fucking hilarious, man. So support it. Carly's in it, so why not? And then I had to grab these because I really like my shitty, cheesy fucking Hallmark Christmas movies. But Steve did a couple of them, and apparently these are actually pretty... I think one of these movies is like a movie within a movie. He made the movie that was in a movie or something like that. And Curtains for Christmas. So I think these are just Christmas comedies. And Cheesy Christmas. So supporting Steve. Support indie stuff. All right, getting back to the genre stuff. So we got... Celluloid Dreams. So I've been after this for a while, and I kind of figured that someone was going to have there. I picked it up at the Diabolic table. The Case of the Bloody Iris. Upgrade, man. I absolutely love this movie, man. Edward Fenwick, George Hilton. This is a great giallo. Absolutely love this movie. Yeah. Here in 4K. The Case of the Bloody Iris. Great stuff, man. This is a good one from 72. I think I made a bunch of lists that year. Then, of course, we have... Oh, this slipcover is really nice, actually. I really do like this. So, but yeah, Sean Donahue's new movie called Fatal Desires. So he's a really big fan of like early 90s, like erotic thrillers and stuff. And then he's got the idea one day, is like, you know what? I should fucking make my own. So he made a movie called Fatal Desires. This is the one with the signed cast and slipcover. It was just a little bit more, but I thought I'd, pick it up and support it. Really nice kind of rubbery slipcover and shit. So yeah, that's what this is, Fatal Desires. I like Sean. He's a good guy. I talk to him every time I'm there. But yeah, no, it's got Aaron Brown in it. If you guys are into these type of movies, I'm sure that you know who she is. Great looking cast. Good stuff. Finally upgraded my old ass fucking MGM DVD. Raw Meat. Blue Underground's 4K release of fucking Raw Meat. Love this movie, man. Donald Pleasance, Christopher Lee. It's kind of a slow burn at times, but I really do like the idea of this movie. I think it's pretty cool. So I think a lot of people kind of fall out because it's a little bit slower, but I think it's really good. So good shit. I am 100% going to lose this, and everyone's going to laugh and write fucking 4,000 comments about how much of an idiot I am. All right, so actually, no, fuck, I didn't get this away. So I made a Kino order when Kino had their big sale, and so there was a title on there that was U.S. only. So they wouldn't. So of course I added it to my cart, and they wouldn't ship it to me. So I asked my buddy Tyler from 22 Shots if he was making an order, and he was. And I said, hey, can you just throw this movie in there and bring it to me for Wasteland when we meet up at Wasteland? He said, yeah, no problem. So I mean, $10 for horror. I've been wanting to get a copy of this forever. The Ken Russell film. I love Ken Russell, so. And it has been forever. I saw this movie last, like probably in the early 90s. So I can't really remember too much about it, but I just remember liking it and thinking it was pretty odd. So, but it was kind of one of those films I saw and just forgot about for years. And then, this is actually on part of the Kino Cult line, number 25. If you're keeping track, I'm not, because they release a lot of stuff I don't care about, but, or that I already own and I don't need to side grade or whatever. Then we picked up Fear City, the Scream Factory. I think this was like so out of print. It's really funny this is on Scream Factory. I don't know why it is. It's been years since I've seen this, but great cast, man. Tom Berenger, Billy D. Williams, Melanie Griffith, Jack Scalia. Good stuff here, man. It's been years since I've seen this, but yeah, Billy D. Williams, man. Fucking awesome. Good shit. Then from Shout Factory, picked up the Stephen Chow collection. This was actually a really good price. I was surprised at how cheap this was. So this comes with Lookout Officer from 1990, Justice My Foot, 1992, The Mad Monk from 93, and Out of the Dark from 95. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, man. Out of the Dark is the one I believe I know about. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a horror film, but yeah. Stephen Chow collection. That's a cool set right there. From Shout. Heading into the one release that I was like, without question, going to pick up there. It's super expensive. I don't want to disclose it how expensive, but it was also, this was about $40 cheaper for me to get it at Wasteland, even with the conversion, than ordering it from the website. And of course, that's the Monstrosity edition of The Deadly Spawn. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's in my top 100. I absolutely love this movie so much. This is how you make low-budget creature features. That just, it has so much charm, and I love the way the creatures look and shit. But this is a crazy edition, man. Got the 4K. I mean, you know, it's got this. It even comes with the bonus, or the alternate artwork on this, which I will show because I've always thought this is very interesting. Return of the Aliens Deadly Spawn. I remember seeing a poster for that years ago and going, there's a sequel? Because it says Return. I don't know. I was fucking confused, but yeah, great release from Synapse. It looks fantastic. I did watch it, and yeah, it's a big upgrade from, you know, their old DVD, which, you know, I'll still keep, but and then of course that shitty ass Blu-ray that came out years ago. I think it was just like an upkeep or some shit like that, upscale. But yeah, The Deadly Spawn, phenomenal release from Synapse. Back to TerraVision here with a box set, and I was terrified that I was not going to get this because it's sold out on the website so quick, like gone, like completely gone. I was like, motherfucker, like I love my box sets. I'm a box set whore. And so the first thing I did, I ripped over to the TerraVision table. I'm like, yo, man, you got the Shoestring Slasher box? And he's like, yo, I got like a few of them. And he's like, they're apparently damaged. There's not one mark or not one thing. So the guy that does his like quality control apparently is like super OCD. And he set aside like a bunch of them. He's like, yeah, these ones are deemed damaged. There is not a mark on any of these. Like not a mark. It's just crazy. So we got the Shoestring Slasher set. And it was really good, really good priced. Then we got Phantom Brother, Basement Jack, which I have actually never seen any of these, and Beware. The only one that I can recall is Basement Jack. But yeah, super low stuff. I know they just announced the second one. It comes with the poster also, which I'm not going to pull out. But super happy to get a copy of this, and I know like a bunch of us, man, were seeking this out, ended up getting it too. I know JP got it too. So good stuff there from TerraVision. Another box set here from Severin. We got Feeding Frenzy. the shark exploitation collection, the Italian shark exploitation collection. Fuck, I can't talk. The Italian shark exploitation collection. Then we got Shark Hunter right there, which I have not even opened. Monster Shark, which was definitely an upgrade for me because I do have the old Code Red Blu-ray, or is this Code Red, I think. And I did watch this actually yesterday, Night of the Sharks with Treat Williams, fucking Treat Williams. Pretty good stuff, man. It's more of like a crime thriller, but it does have shark attacks and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's got some really good shot scenes. Like, there's a scene where a girl dies and there's like, it's a real fucking shark on her. And I was like, this is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's got Jan Argan in it too. She's in a ton of Italian films. And I love this Severin sticker. That is so cool, man, that they included that. It's fucking pretty awesome stuff. An awesome box set from Severin. I was super stoked when this one came out or got announced because I'm like, yeah, you know, me with my Italian shit, but that's amazing. And last up for the Cinema Wasteland stuff here is the Cushing Curiosity set, Peter Cushing box set. Had to grab this shit, man, because I have been wanting this since it came out, and I just didn't pull the trigger. But we got Bloodsuckers, which I have actually never seen. I've heard of this movie lots. I heard it's actually a really good film. It says, perhaps the most amalgamated and misunderstood horror film of Peter Cushing's career. This notorious 1971 shocker can now be re-evaluated via the longest version ever assembled. Yeah, that's sweet. Cone of Silence. Bernard Lee's in this film. Nice. Pretty good stuff there. The Man Who Finally Died. Just a few of these movies I've never seen, or even heard of. Of course, you know this, man. All the surviving episodes of Sherlock Holmes. I've seen a few of these, so it's pretty cool they included that, man. That's pretty crazy. And Peter Cushing's Tender Dracula. I've always wanted to see this film, man. Shit, dude. Fucking Peter Jackson. Peter Cushing playing a vampire. I love this. With Peter Cushing portrayed as a vampire is also the most unapologetically bizarre movie of his entire career. I would assume so, because like him playing Van Helsing and like, you know, all the fucking old films and shit, like all the Hammer films, and then here he is playing a vampire is really funny. And then, man, this book is bad shit. Look at that thing. It's crazy. What a crazy fucking... But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Peter Cushing is an actor that I absolutely adore. He's so good and stuff, and like everything. So I had to grab that right there. Yeah. All right, so that's it for the waste. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I did pick up this Demon's hat too. So picked up that, which is on my bald ass head. Yeah. So that is everything for Wasteland. I'm pretty fucking sure because I always miss one or two things every time I'm doing it. I actually almost missed a couple. I just grabbed them, but. All right, so that's it for Cinema Wasteland. Now into my regular scheduled pickups here. Just give me a moment while I flip this around because I have no idea why it's backwards. All right, so a few little DVDs I picked up. Of course, it was Halloween month, so I had to grab an old childhood favorite of mine, Garfield's Halloween Adventure. This was like $5. I love this TV show. I think it was made for TV, right? Yeah, 50 minutes. Good stuff, man. It's just so nostalgic for me. I used to watch this it was always on. It's 1985, I think it came out in. Yeah, and it like literally kind of grew up with this too, because I was 5 years old and I probably saw it around the time it came out. Always been a big fan of that. Then I picked up the Halloween Tree. I did watch this. I hadn't seen this probably since the early 90s when it came out. I did not remember this at all. This is pretty cool. This is a fun one. I would love to see this and get a Blu-ray. It probably has a Blu-ray somewhere, but yeah, it's really cool. I really like the story in this. It's fun. And then I picked up Witch's Night Out, which I've always wanted to see. This is got Gilda Radner, rest in peace to her, and Catherine O'Hare, who this is like from 1978. Yeah. So they do the voices, an animated movie. So Halloween movie or special. I'm not sure if this was made for TV or not, probably. But I'm not 100% sure. So, but MVD put this out. So pretty cool stuff. Finally got my hands on a copy of that because I think it came out a couple years ago and I wanted it and I kind of forgot about it. But it was super cheap. So Couple more DVDs here. I picked up Premonition from 2004. Of course, we are doing a top 10 of 2004 show coming up a few months. And this is one I've actually wanted to see. And I was like, oh shit, man. That's what I love about doing these random years is that, you know, even though when I put my list together, I think I own over 100 and something films from 2004. That just blew my mind. And I swear like 8 of them are on Blu-ray. It's fucking wild. It's just that era of film that just never got the love unless it was a really popular one. But yeah, this Premonition film, I've been looking forward to checking it out. It's a Japanese film. I've heard it's really good. Here's another one from 2004, Infection, actually, which I do own. Apparently, JP was telling me they did like a double feature of this or something like that back in the day. And that's pretty cool because I've heard this is good and Infection's good too. So, but yeah, Premonition, 2004. Another one from 2004. Check this out, man. This is wild. Devilman. It's Tokyo Shock, which is their sub-label. Brand new sealed. I got this for like $7 or something like that. You just don't come across, you know, Tokyo Shock shit that easily anymore. Same with Shriek Show. I mean, everything Shriek Show has been re-released, but some of this stuff hasn't, like, you know, the Tokyo Shock stuff. So, but Devilman, been wanting to see this one forever. It just looks batshit insane. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Crazy fun. All right, so these next titles are funny because, so the homeboy Dylan Godzilla, he gave me a gift card for my birthday, which was, of course, October 3rd. Anyways, so I finally got around to like ordering something up, and I've been wanting this release for a while. So I've ordered it, and my fucking package got lost in the mail from Amazon. So they actually contacted me. They're like, yeah, our package might be lost, contact. So I got a refund. And so I'm like, well, shit, then what the fuck? Right. So I made another order, and I think it was like a few days later, that package that got lost got delivered. I was like, bonus. So then I got like an extra couple movies for the same price. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I ended up picking up, I got the Heavy Metal 4K Steelbook, which I wish it was just a regular Amaray, but I don't really like Steelbooks that much, but this is fine. But yeah, of course, it comes with the original Heavy Metal and the sequel, which I've actually never seen before, believe it or not, which is only on Blu-ray. Heavy Metal to me is just beyond classic. I love it so much. John Candy even does a voice in that, which, you know, he's one of my all-time favorites. But Heavy Metal, great. I love the animation. But I'm looking forward to checking out 2000. Let me know. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. Someone's seen it, so let me know what your thoughts. And I've heard mixed bag. I've heard mixed reviews on it. So anyways, I ended up picking up that, and then the other two that I'd ordered was When Evil Lurks, the 4K, because I thought this was really good. I was just kind of waiting for the price to go down, and it was a pretty good price. So picked up this When Evil Lurks. Thought it was pretty batshit. What is it? Spanish? Is it Spanish? I don't even. Yeah, something like that. But great Shutter release though. But yeah, so 4K, and then I picked up this, which I didn't have in the collection, which is crazy because I absolutely love this movie, The Black Coat's Daughter, from Osgood Perkins. It took me all these years to finally get around to picking this up. I kind of forgot about it. Like, it made my top 10 when it came out that year. And sometimes I just forget. Like, I try to make a point of picking up my top 10, and usually that's about it from like modern stuff. And I just spaced on this, and I was like looking at shit, and I was like, here we go. Black Coat's Daughter, great film though. Then I grabbed this for Halloween. I have seen this in so many fucking years. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. This is a great animated film from, oh shit, dude, when did this come out? Back in the fucking 50s, or was it the 40s? I don't even remember. It's old, man. I found this used for a really good price. A lot of times these like old Disney releases are just, people are always charging like crazy amounts for them because it's fucking Disney and they're not probably getting re-released and shit like that. I can't remember. I think maybe it's the 40s. I'm not even sure. It's old. Does it even fucking say on here? No, it doesn't. But anyways, great film. It's been years since I've seen it, but I always love this one. Really good stuff. Then I picked up the Blade trilogy, just an upgrade. I do have the old DVD box set of this. So I picked it up because I wanted to, first of all, just have them in high def anyways, because the transfers on the old DVDs aren't the greatest. But of course, the third one, Trinity, is actually from 2004. So I'll probably just end up watching all three films because it's been years since I've seen them. And I do remember really digging these movies. So, but yeah, why not? This trilogy was $10 sealed. Don't know why it was so cheap. And then I picked up Hellboy. I was never interested in picking these up, but I've heard this one, you know, it's okay kind of thing. But it's 2004. This was a $5 Blu-ray. I came across it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick that up. So Hellboy, let me know your thoughts. Now, this is a funny one because I had never had any ambition to watch this movie. I remember when this remake came out in 2004, and I laughed because I'm a big fan of the original film. I'm like, I'm not watching this fucking shit, and I still to this day have never seen it. But for another $5, but like looking at this cast on it now, it's really crazy because 2004 I was like, fuck remakes, and being a big fan of the first one and not being a biggest fan of Nicole Kidman, and that is the Stepford Wives. So this movie has Nicole Kidman, Matthew Broderick, Bette Midler, Christopher Walken, Faith Hill, and Glenn Close. Like, that is a fucking wild cast. And I heard this movie's pretty vastly different than the original one, which is cool, because if you're going to remake a film, you don't do Psycho. Do shot for shot, do something else, right? But I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I'm a lot more open-minded now in my old age than I was in 2004, which, is 21 years ago. Holy shit, dude, that's crazy. I was 24. And I really was on some remake shit, man. But yeah. And yeah, so I grabbed this one, 2004 film. I've seen this one. I used to have this DVD, and I went and looked for it, and I was like, where the fuck is it? I don't know. Maybe I lent it out. It never got returned. But that's Suspect Zero with Aaron Eckhart, Ben Kingsley, which I fucking love, and Carrie Ann Moss. She's dope too. Yeah, it's been years since I've seen this, but I don't think it's like straight up horror, but it's like more of like a serial killer kind of thriller thing. But looking forward to checking this out. Really cheap for the 4K. Yeah, good price. So looking forward to that. And then one of my all-time favorites, man. This movie made my top 10 of 75. I think it's because it says 74 in here, but it's 75, I believe. And I absolutely love this movie. I'm a big fan of Nazi exploitation films. I don't know why. I just think they're so intriguing that there's a whole subgenre of Nazis. It's crazy. I'm on some fuck Nazi shit, but I don't know. I've always liked Nazi exploitation films. And Ilsa, She-Wolf, the SS. I'm looking forward to the next one. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, man, I love this movie. This movie has the most batshit third act ever. The whole movie is sleazy and crazy, but the third act is just fucking maniacal, man. It's so good. I love this shit, man. But here we are in 2025, and like Simon would say, in the golden age of collecting, Ilsa on fucking 4K. This is wild to me. This is absolutely wild shit to me. It's crazy, man. Crazy shit. And again, this is on the Kino Cult line number 37. Yeah. Picked up Troma's hashtag Shakespeare shitstore, which I've been wanting to see this for years. I'm still contemplating considering this as a 2025 film because I think it originally came out in 20, but it never got a wide release until right now. So, I don't know, but I've heard nothing but good things, man. Dave, he even messaged me the other day, and he's like, dude, have you watched Shakespeare Shitstorm yet? He's like, dude, it's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. It's so offensive and just so Lloyd Kaufman, and it's crazy. It's everything that Troma is all about. And I'm like, no, I just haven't had a moment, but I gotta pop this in because it just looks insanely batshit. It looks like a shitstorm. Look at that artwork right there. Come on. And this one's on 4K. I had to pull the trigger. I pre-ordered this. So I'm like, fuck. Like I said, I was looking forward to checking this one out for years. I think Troma had it on their streaming service recently, but I don't know. But finally got a 4K release. Pretty dope shit. All right. So yeah. And then another one from 2004. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, I know why. So yeah, I upgraded Highwayman. A film by Robert Harmon. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's in a sense, it's kind of like The Hitcher, but it's not. It's road horror based in vehicles and stuff. But like this dude kills this guy's wife, and so he just vows to go and get this guy. Like he's been following this guy around the country, following his every step, trying to get the guy. The thing is with the maniacal maniac in this film, he's like all like handicapped and stuff. He's in a wheelchair, and it's so ridiculous. Like when he comes out of his vehicle, like this big ramp comes out and he pulls out on this wheelchair and shit. It's crazy. But this movie's bad shit, man. I actually really enjoy it. Like it's not great, but it's pretty fun stuff though. But with Jim Cazale and whatever her name is, Rona Mitra. But yeah, from Scream Factory. Kind of a weird release for them, but but they're pretty much done anyways. So, but anyways, speaking of them, so of course we all know the Scream Factory news where they're basically shutting down their website and they went over to Grove, and yeah, so they've kind of partnered up with them and they're trying to like slowly get out of physical media, I guess. We're not completely sure what's going on, but anyways, they had a big sale and they had a sale like on a bunch of their like exclusive stuff that of course never sold because they're exclusive. They're charging way too much fucking money for this stuff. And I was always on some like fuck exclusive shit. I'm not paying for that shit. Well, here they are marking everything down as low as like $5 for Blu-rays. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. So I picked up a stack of movies. Of course, there was one that I put into my cart that was US only, and I can't remember what it is now. It might have been, I don't know which. It was one that I wanted to, but anyways, picked up Revenge of the Cheerleaders, which I love the cheerleader movies. These are some sleazy ass, sex comedies and shit. Pretty good stuff. But this is one I've been wanting to get for a while because I think I missed the original Scorpion Blu-ray. And then, of course, we got TNT Jackson, The Final Come Down, and Savage. We got some blaxploitation here. This was one of their exclusives that I think these all were exclusives, actually. Every one of these was exclusives, yeah. So, pretty cool triple feature here from Show Factory, on the Show Factory line. Then we got the toy box. This was on Scream Factory. They put this out on Scream Factory, the toy box. That's crazy. Hellish Nightmare and Kidnapped, delivered to a rebel army. I've never seen it, so yeah, it's like them fucking busting out, yeah, revenge kind of film, the hot box. Yeah, for some reason I've never seen that one. Then we got the Flesh Eaters, which I was really shocked that they had picked up the rights to this because I know Dark Sky Films released this DVD back in the day, and actually this was one of my picks for Hidden Gems. I've always loved this movie. I thought it was really cool, and I forgot that they had put this out as an exclusive. So when I was on the website, I'm like, damn, bro, I got to upgrade that shit for like $5 or whatever it was. So yeah, the Flesh Eaters. I think this movie's fantastic. It's super fun. I'm not really keen on the artwork here. It might be the original work. I have no idea, but I like the Dark Sky one. Then I grabbed Equalizer 2000. I do have the full trilogy on DVD, so this is the only one I actually have on Blu-ray, which is kind of weird, but it's a Ciro H. Santiago film, which he's done so much crazy ass shit. But yeah, these are fun movies, man. Post-apocalyptic type films, Mad Max ripoffs and shit like that. So 1987 goodness. Then we got Dead Space. I really did contemplate on picking this one up because I believe this is like it's got 2 new versions of the film, including the extended cut, which the old double feature, did they put on Blu-ray? Yeah, Blu-ray. It wasn't the extended cut, so they put this out on a solo deal with the extended cut, which is pretty cool because, yeah, I actually like this movie. So to see the cut, and I was like, man, I just didn't want to spend like $35, $40 on it. Originally, what they had it priced as, and for whatever it was, $5, $6, $7 or whatever. So Dead Space, pretty good fucking deal. And then Sawbones. I was happy I was able to get this one. I thought this was going to be sold out for sure. It's just a great title. I've actually never seen this film with Adam Baldwin and Barbara Carrera. Adam Baldwin. It's fucking awesome, man. From 1995. I don't ever believe I see this one. I'm assuming this is pretty much kind of like they took the whole Dr. Giggles thing from 92 and like, oh man, we can rip that shit off. It's probably totally different, but it says former medical intern turned sadistic killer is on the loose. So he's not a mental patient escapee, but Sawbones, pretty cool. Then we got Venomous. Yeah, was this a fucking TV film? Or am I just tripping dicks on that? But of course, this has got Treat Williams in it also. Mr. fucking Treat Williams. Rest in peace to Treat. I always liked Treat Williams, man. A lot of people always shit on him, man. I always thought he was fucking fun, man. But I have seen this. I do not remember it. I believe I have the DVD, but yeah, I can't remember. So this is pretty cool, man. Wheels of Fire and Raiders of the Sun. Man, dude, come on, man. Fucking awesome. What is this, 85 and 92? Post-apocalyptic films. I absolutely love the subgenre post-apocalyptic films. Always been a big fan of them. So yeah, so these are 2 I've never seen Raiders of the Sun. I've seen Wheels of Fire, though, because isn't Wheels of Fire actually in the... Yeah, it's in the other one for the trilogy. But yeah, so Raiders of the Sun, I've never seen that one, so yeah. I don't know why that's on a double feature, fuck. Then we got Street Girls. I have no idea what this is, but I couldn't pass it up because it was an exclusive from the 70s, and it looked pretty cool. So, I'm not too sure, but yeah. And last up for the Scream and Shout stuff, we picked up 4K of Hard Boiled. Oh my god. One of the greatest action films ever made. I love this movie. This is a fucking huge upgrade from like the old Dragon Dynasty Blu-rays that came out back in the day. I'm still waiting for the killer. Hopefully I get that. But yeah, this is amazing to get. Ah, man. So awesome, dude. This is just crazy shit. Man, this Hong Kong Cinema Classics line that they're doing right now, they're just knocking everything out the park, man. They're dropping so much heat on this line. It's crazy. So that's that stack right there. All right, so continuing along with this update. Yeah, and you know what? This thing is completely ass backwards, and sorry guys. Bear with me here. All right. Throat's getting dry. So I was really happy to get this because this is just kind of by chance. So I think it qualifies as 2004, and that's 3 Extremes, and then it's got the other Extremes on it too, which is 3 and then 3 Extremes, and it's all confusing because I believe 3 Extremes was actually the first one and then Extremes was the second one, but it was released over here as different order. I love 3 Extremes. Dumplings is fantastic. I absolutely love the full-length movie of it, and which it does come with the full length, because I have the old double disc. The bonus disc was the full length of Dumplings, but looking forward to seeing 3 though. I don't think I've actually ever seen that before, so pretty cool. But yeah, great release from Arrow to do that. I'm wondering if they have must have the 3 Extremes on the other one. Yeah, actually the artworks, they're okay. Not really my favorite. Actually, no. I'm not really digging them too much here. I don't know. They're okay. But, yeah, 3 Extremes. Fucking 3 great stories, man. Good stuff. Holy shit. All right. So, we got Commando Ninja 2. Yes, I was such a big fan of the first one, which abruptly ends, which totally sucks because it could have used another 20-25 minutes. Honestly, like, that movie is so much damn fun. And that one runs, I think, just over an hour. And this one right here is 2.5 hours. I've heard from people that it's a little bit too long. So they knew that they didn't have the money to finish the first film, really. So they just kind of went overboard on this one, obviously. But, you know, sometimes less is more. But, I don't know, 150 minutes is pretty insane to me. But I am looking forward to checking this out because it's got the same lead and stuff. So follows kind of the same shit. So, yeah. But this time the invasion is in America. Good shit, man. Yeah. Fucking love it. I actually rewatched the first one the other night. It's pretty awesome. Then we got Marley's Revenge monster movie. Pretty awesome shit, man. I'm going to actually be reviewing this one. So, on the Sin Bin podcast coming up next week sometime. But yeah, Marley's Revenge. Looking forward to checking this out. Of course, from V8 Shitfest. It's actually got another cut on there, too. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, Marley's Revenge. I think it's from, I don't know what year this actually came out in. I hate 80s monsters, but somehow it's from the 80s. So, actually, JP is going to be talking about this one. It's pretty cool. Phantasma tapes. Basically, this is like, it's kind of like a mixtape. So it has like commercials and stuff, but what it does, it cuts up The Revenge of Dr. X. And the brain, so basically it cuts down, I should say, The Revenge of Dr. X, which is a film from like the 70s, into like a 30 minutes movie. And it has like all these commercials, old school commercials, and then it cuts into The Brain That Wouldn't Die. So in that one, that full length movie's cut down to like 30 minutes, whatever. And it kind of plays like a double feature. It's really cool, man. It runs about 72 minutes. So there's about 12, 15 minutes commercials, whatever. But it does have the full length cuts on as a bonus feature. So The Brain That Wouldn't Die, 1962, which I do have a full length Blu-ray that anyways. But The Revenge of Dr. X from 1970. Yeah, that's one I'd heard of but never saw before. So, but yeah, pretty interesting release here from Bleeding Skull, which is doing really good work. But this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I had a blast watching that. Then we got Backyard Bloodbath from Bleeding Skull here, featuring Summer Horde plus 777 plus Black Mamba and more. It has got a bunch of crazy shit on here. Yeah. So a bunch of like, so 87 to 2001, 252 minutes of like short films and shit like that. So pretty cool. Yeah, Summer Horde is from 1987, 55 minutes. 777 from 1997 is 74 minutes. That was a lot of fucking sevens. Black Mamba from 2016, 102 minutes. The Psychotic Odyssey of Richard Chase, 1999, 6 minutes. AI Mama, 2025 minutes. And Bloodbath, Tales of Three Publications, 2021, 10 minutes. Oh, fuck. This is pretty cool, man. I think this might be pretty interesting to watch. Bleeding Skull is doing so much good work, man. Crazy features. Getting into some AGFA stuff here. We got the Black Six. I was super stoked to see this. And the Black Panther of Shaolin. Double feature here. Crazy. Dude, man. Man. The skull smashing double feature from the AGFA Grindhouse. One of the last. One lost and never legitimately released on home video. The Black Panther of Shaolin. A.k.a. Bamboo Trap. Is a Filipino knockout that finds martial arts legends Ron Van Cleef and Lee Fong. Oh, that's crazy. Black Six. Man, this is fucking amazing. Crazy. Man, they are pulling out some fucking crazy gems, man. AGFA's nuts. This is pretty wild too, man. The True Crime Triple Ripper, The Sadist, The Other Side of Bonnie and Clyde, and The Zodiac Killer, but the noir issue or version. So they've released the Zodiac Killer before, but this is the noir, so it's like in black and white, which is, you know, it is what it is. I believe, did they release The Sadist too? I think they did. I don't know. But pretty interesting. 63, 68, and 71. Yeah, very grindhouse shit. Very drive-in stuff. Then we got the Evil Maker from Saturn's Core, which, of course, I love me some Saturn's Core. And the Abomination Evil Maker 2. So we got the double feature here. And these are from 2000 and 2003. I've actually never seen either one of these. Man, look how terrible that cover is. It's amazing. This is like early 2000s, like shot on video. I wonder if this is DV, but it's probably shot on video, though. Yeah, the feature shot on video. Yeah. Shot and edited on video. And another one from Saturn's Core, we got Bloody Creek, which I absolutely, you guys know my thoughts. I always repeat myself when it comes to Saturn's Core, but I love what they do, man. It's crazy to think how much features they put on their shit, dude. It's mind-blowing. Like, all these releases just have hours of features. It's crazy. Again, the one thing I don't like about this release is it doesn't actually tell you a lot of the time what year these are actually from. Wave Production, 1993. 1993 is Bloody Creek. Sometimes you just got to find it in the write-up. So, yeah, pretty cool. But, yeah, shot on video stuff. Good stuff. Then, yeah, this is crazy, dude. This is wild. So, new partner label from Vinegar Syndrome. They partnered up with Wild Eye, and people are laughing at that because, Wild Eye in recent years has put out a lot of shitty stuff, but their back catalog is actually quite good. So, and this is a film I've reviewed. I love this movie. It's a film by Richard Griffin, and it's called The Disco Exorcist. Fun film. I have, the old DVD of this and stuff. Of course, it's got, oh, never mind. But yeah, no, this is a fun film. This is a really fun film. Disco Exorcist is pretty much what it is, what it sounds like it's going to be. So it's good stuff, though. Then from, what is it, the horror section? I don't even, what label that can't be the sub-label. Is that what the new sub-label's called? I don't even fucking know. Yeah, the horror section. It's literally called the horror section. Dude, that's cool, man. Like, their logo is like the old, the video store stickers. But we got Jimmy and Stiggs, the new Joe Bigos film. So this is going to be a feature review on podcast coming up too. So really looking forward to checking this out. I haven't seen it yet, and I've heard good things. I'm a really big Joe Bigos fan. He hasn't missed for me yet. So I'm pretty sure, and everyone's told me that I'm probably going to love this. So, but on 4K. Crazy. Nice slipcover. Good artwork. I heard the movie's very neon, which does not surprise me. And another crazy upgrade, man. So this is a movie that I championed for years. And I honestly cannot believe that this came to Blu-ray. It's fucking wild to me. And that's The Demon's Rook. Oh, there's some boobies. So it's animated. Fuck you, YouTube. And yeah, so The Demon's Rook, I believe this came out in what, the early 2000s, something like that? No, shit, it was like 2013. That's crazy. So 2013. But yeah, when this one came out, I really enjoyed this movie. So just crazy, man. Crazy this came to Blu-ray. Pretty wild shit. And this is from, it's a label I don't think I have anything from, but it's Deck Analog. So, but not collecting them. But yeah, so that's it for the part and label stuff. Getting into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. And they dropped The Resurrected, which is my favorite film of 1991. Crazy. Here we are. Getting a 4K. This is actually my third copy of this. I have a German Blu-ray. I have the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Now I got a 4K, The Resurrected. For fuck's sakes, this is crazy. Chris Sarandon, of course, stars in this movie. Does a really good job. H.P. Lovecraft film. Great shit, man. I'm such a big fan. I really like this artwork, too. It's awesome. That's cool. Look at that. Looking all creepy on the back there. Good shit. Then this one kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I do understand why they did it though, because the original box set that came out went out of print like right away. I was lucky enough to get a box set of this, but they re-released it with the first three instead of just re-releasing or releasing 4, 5, and 6, which I was hoping they were going to do one day. They ended up re-releasing all 6. So now I've got 1, 2, and 3 twice. But I really like the first 3 Vice Academy films are really fun. I've never actually seen past part 3, so this is pretty interesting. Vice Academy 1 to 6 in a big fat case. I actually haven't even opened this. How many discs are in here? 1, 2. So there's actually on 4 discs. It's crazy. So there's actually on. It's a big fat fucker. But yeah, 4 discs. 6 films, big ass poster, which yeah, it's just that one. So yeah, this is on the archive line, which sub label. Which I absolutely love the sub-label. It's my favorite one. But yeah, Vice Academy. Good shit. Then we got... This is a pretty cool release, man. So Shawsploitation #1. Men from the Gutter. And this is another VSA. Number 58. So they're going to be doing more volumes of these, which is fucking batshit. Yeah. So what year did this one? 1983. Man, crazy. So much Shaw Brothers love in the last few years. Like, it's actually getting out of control how much Shaw Brothers films that we're getting. So if you're a fan of Shaw Brothers, like horror, action, whatever, kung fu, whatever, it's pretty hard to keep up. It's getting craziness. Like, but yeah, so pretty wild shit, man. But Volume 1. And Vinegar Syndrome is pretty good about putting out, volume 2s and stuff like that. So another crazy upgrade for myself here. And I love this movie. And of course is Tromeo and Juliet. Oh man, it's crazy edition. Gosh, this box is super nice. Super nice stuff here. Then we got this artwork, which is pretty weird, to be honest. I love it. Romeo and Juliet, which assuming probably has the original. It does, which is, I gotta flip that because I really like this artwork. It's very nostalgic for me also. And that's, of course, that artwork right there, Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, classic Lloyd Kaufman stuff right here from 1996. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's Romeo and Juliet. Troma style. Pretty good stuff. Great release. And this is pretty fucking sweet here, man. We've got the films of Hisashi Sato, Volume 1. Yeah, so Pinky Films, man. So it's a new line for them. It's the Pinky line, #1. Pretty crazy that they're doing a Pinky line. And then we got Lustmord, a.k.a. Pressure Kill. We got Rewind, a.k.a. Celluloid Nightmare, and Love Letter in the Sand. All these movies were like an hour long. Like, it's crazy. Like, running about 60, 65 minutes. So short little Pinky films, but if you're into Pinky shit, good stuff. Looking forward to checking these ones out. Of course I am. Fucking broken record over here. Then we got the Bloodstain Italy collection here. So they just did this in a thin pack. Death Falls Lightly, Obscene Desire, and the Bloodstain Lawn. Now, Tony's going to be reviewing the Bloodstain Lawn. And I actually watched that so far. it was really bad. It was really bad. Like, I was appalled at how shitty it was. So that kind of sucks. That wasn't a good start. But I heard so far that Death Falls Lightly was really good. So, but yeah, I just watched that one first because he was going to be reviewing it, so I wanted to check it out. But still pretty cool. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just, it's not great, if that makes any sense. And now I said I wasn't going to buy any more of these, which I did actually. I sold off pretty much all my other ones. I really don't like this line. I don't really like the packaging or whatever. But I've been waiting for this movie to come to Blu-ray for so long. And so I was like, fuck, just when I fucking got out, they pulled me back in, motherfuckers. And that's Cinematograph's Gang Related. Of course, a Tupac film with James Belushi. I forgot that James Earl Jones is in this Dennis Quaid. It's been years since I've seen it. I have the old DVD. Of course, the soundtrack's banging. But yeah, so pretty crazy, weird release. I just never would have thought in my wildest dreams that this line would be putting out Gang Related. Pretty crazy shit. So yeah, fuck. Pretty awesome. I really wish it was a different line so it wasn't like so expensive. But so we're going to end up here with a couple more box sets. And we've got the Danny Gothic Volume 2 box set right here from Radiance Films. Yeah, man. The first one's really good. It's good stuff. So what have we got in here? We have Ghost of Kisan Swamp. And I haven't seen any of these. Oh, man, I love the artworks and shit on here. It's fucking awesome. The Haunted Castle. Shit. And Demon of Mount O. Or Mount Wee. I don't know. And I believe these are all from the 50s too, so I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Probably wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they are. So pretty awesome shit right there. Oh my god, that thing is so going to come down. Yeah, funny story with this. So I got one of these in the mail the other day, and the thing was completely crushed. Like, the cases were flat. The box was destroyed. I was like, what the fuck did they do? Roll this, like literally drive over it with a vehicle? It's crazy. So, of course, I got replaced, and it's a Chinese Ghost Story trilogy. Part of the Hong Kong Cinema Classics line, which is, again, just so crazy, the shit that they're putting out, man. I really like, I've only ever seen the first movie. I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, here's the first one, which I think I do have a DVD of that. Then we got part 2 and part 3. So I think I swear there's more of these, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. So yes, more of the Hong Kong Cinema Classics line, just craziness. And last up for the box sets, we have part 4 of the Danze Macabre, the Italian Gothic collection. Fuck to the yeah. This is the 4K set because a couple of these I actually have on Blu-ray already, so I was like, well, I'm obviously going to get the 4K then because I'm not just going to side grade. But yeah, so what have we got in here? We got Baby Yaga, which I've always enjoyed. It's pretty sleazy shit, but this is a crazy edition, man. It's got 4 discs in here. It's got a bonus soundtrack. Like, it's just fucking maniacal, man. It's crazy what we're getting. The Devil's Wedding Night, which I always like this movie. I don't think it's like phenomenal, but it's pretty good. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. I watched this the other night, Night of the Damned. This was good. I actually really fucking enjoyed this movie. It's got crazy good imagery. It's pretty sleazy. It takes place like in a castle and shit, of course, because it's all gothic and stuff. But this was an interesting one, man. It's like one of the most obscure and badly bootleg shockers of the Italian Gothic genre is now restored, uncut and uncensored. Good stuff, though, man. I really enjoyed Night of the Damned. And, of course, we got Terror Creatures from the Grave, which they had released before, which I might have I think they're with the US and maybe the cut version of it, the Italian cut version. But this does have both versions, and the Italian cut it's uncut, right? So it's like 90... Yeah, it's like over 90 minutes, and the American cut is 86. So, yeah. So I'll probably end up watching the Italian cut because, well, of course, because it's the longest version, and it's the uncut version, too. So, but yeah. So, and of course, that one's got Barbara Steele in, which is really good, too. So, great shit here, man. This set is crazy. It's like 11 discs or some shit. It's like fucking wild. But so far, all these Danze Macabre sets are fucking phenomenal. I've pretty much watched all the movies and all the sets now. I'm getting very, very close, so just a couple more I need to check out. Well, I've only watched one from this set, but I've seen all the films before. But I'll get around to checking out the 4K transfers of these. So, but yeah, that's part 4. And oh my god, that was a lot of shit. That was an insane amount of stuff. yeah, and it actually didn't go as long as I thought. This is maybe about a hour 10. Ooh, I think I just outdid. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that, Simon. But yeah, so that is an insane amount of stuff. But I guess my next update will probably after Christmas, because I don't really have much coming in. I have a few pre-orders and stuff. I know I have like some more Shaw Brothers, maybe the Shaw Brothers Volume 4 set, among things, but not a whole lot. This time of year, I try to slow down a little bit for Christmas and shit. And actually, we're going away. I'll be out of town for Christmas this year, so it's going to be a little bit low key. So won't be getting a lot of stuff then. So anyways, I'm just fucking rambling on. Anyways, guys, that's it for the update. Finished a whole beer, and yeah, so it's Friday night. Well, I don't know when you guys will be seeing this, probably tomorrow. So, but anyways, enjoy your weekend, and as per usual, deuces! Yeah!